But what I know is that opening up the UFC Atlantic City fight card, we have Andre Petroski taking on Jacob Malkoun. Andre Petroski, 10-2 overall, 4-1 in his last 5. He is coming off that unfortunate knockout loss to Michel Pereira in Michel's middleweight debut. He's taking on Jacob Malkoun, 7-3 overall, 3-2 in his last 5. He's coming off that disqualification loss to Cody Brundage, where Cody not only got the win, but he did get an Oscar for his performance after a couple of back-of-the-head shots. This is an interesting fight.
Says a guy that's never been elbowed in the back of the fucking head, I guess.
Because you guys talk. Ooh. And this is an interesting fight because both of them are very good wrestlers. One of them has insane power in their hands, but both of them are very good wrestlers. Andre Petroski comes forward. Great takedowns. His stand-up is just okay technique-wise, but he's got a ton of power. And that power is there to set up the wrestling. He is a wrestler, good, clean, fast entries, nice takedowns, and you just bomb away. He does have solid BJJ, training with some very accomplished BJJ guys as well, and he'll use that to get the positions, control, maybe snatch up a submission or two, but that's not his plan A. He's coming off that knockout loss to a middleweight debut, Michel Pereira, which has aged quite well considering Michel just dominated McCullough and Jacek in his second fight. He's taking on Jacob Malkoun. This guy's a rarity. He's a very good wrestler, and he's from Australia. Not really known for its wrestlers, but he's a good wrestler. He wants to plot
put
forward.
Another shrimp on the barbie, mate.
Throw everything with power, and then shoot takedowns. His punches are looping them.
That's the stuff people hate.
It is the stuff that I hate it. I get it. That guy who made that
literally somebody. There's 100 people right now that just pulled out their fucking keyboards. They have their little keyboard drawer, right? I'll get my glasses on. This Jacob guy, you know, so much. It's so annoying.
A mechanical keyboard, too. Yeah, click, 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 click. Yeah. Because they're faster for gaming. Anyway, Jacob Malkoun is a rarity in that he's a very good wrestler from a country not known for its wrestling. And his wrestling is solid. He'll lower his level. He'll shoot takedowns. It's not drag him to the ground sloppy nonsense. He will actually wrestle. He'll bomb away in his feet, too. Everything he does a little too hard. So instead of a straight, it's looping. Even his jabs, instead of a nice straight turnover jab.
Roll that over.
It's
I like
looping.
that.
He's looping it. Did you? He liked it right in the face. Anyway, everything Jacob Malkoun does has a little bit of loop to it, and what that does is allows people to beat him to the punch. If Andre Petroski stands in front of him, pumps a jab, he can get to him every time. Then he wants to offensively wrestle, he can take him down there as well. I actually like Andre Petroski to win this fight. Problem is, he looked like shit in his last 2 fights. He was outstruck by Gerald Meerschaert. Yeah, he dropped him, but everybody drops Gerald. He was taken down by Gerald Meerschaert as well. And then Michel Pereira absolutely sparked him. So he has not had a great run recently, and I think the odds are reflecting that. For him to be a plus 180 dog with the power he has, with the wrestling he has, is a bit surprising. With that being said, I understand Jacob's nonstop wrestling and his cardio could be a problem here. Andre could fade at times, but I'm going with, what'd you say?
I said, you fucking felt that, the nonstop wrestling pressure of a Jacob.
Dude, you're the one that literally was asking for more time between rounds because you were exhausted. Yeah, I don't know why I always interrupt. Trying to live the glory days of when I smacked you around for 20 minutes, whatever it was. Anyway.
Yeah, Angela's still talking, guys. Sorry about that.
Andre Petroski is going to be the pick. I believe in American wrestling. I'm going with the big-time underdog here. And if Andre Petroski, and you're going to love this statement, if he doesn't win this fight, he does need to change gyms. Like, if you can't beat...
What gym's he at?
He's at the freaking Renzo Gracie Philly, right around the corner from Atlantic City, like right there. And if he can't beat a foreign wrestler who has never wrestled on an international stage, then what the hell are we doing? Like, what are we doing? You're at this nasty jiu-jitsu gym? He better win this fight. Andre Petroski is the pick. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, I'm glad that you brought up that gym because that's how I was going to start this breakdown. Everyone knows that I've had my ups and downs with the Renzo Gracie Philly fighters. There's no doubt about that. I was the biggest fan in the world, and I've talked about this at ad nauseum. Angelo, Pat Sabatini, Sean Brady, Andre Petroski, Jeremiah Wells. I sat here when they were all undefeated and I said, that's the best gym in the world. They're going to smoke everyone. They're all improving. They're all incredible grapplers. And then every single one of them lost fights in the striking. They lose striking fights. They get smoked in striking fights. That's what happens. When it's a grappling fight, Angelo, when it's a wrestling fight, they typically do pretty well. And guess what we have here? A fucking wrestling fight. So my initial instinct was fuck Renzo Gracie Philly. Fuck those fighters. I'm picking against Andre just for that simple fact. I got to go with my guy, Jacob Malkoun, to get the takedowns. He's going to get the control. And Andre's going to quit all this stuff. And then I started looking at the film. And I started, remember, 2024 is about putting our personal biases aside, breaking it down, unbiased. Obviously, we're still going to have a little bit of bias here and there. But I watched that fight with Jacob Malkoun and Phil Hawes. When Phil Hawes put this dude out, wasn't the biggest shot in the world. He got touched. It really affected him by a powerful striker in Phil Hawes. You mentioned Andre Petroski, powerful striker. He doesn't throw it technical. And in this fight, honestly, I think if you're Andre Petroski,
bomb away.
100%. I think you move forward. You throw the big shots, and you trust your wrestling. You trust your scrambling. You trust your takedown defense. Well, even if you want to go to the wrestling early, what happened in the opening 30 seconds of that Jacob Malkoun Cody Brundage fight, Angelo? Cody Brundage easily took this guy down. Now, Jacob ended up winning the scramble off that position. That's how they end up where they were. But I think Andre Petroski is going to be even better in the scrambles. Probably is a little bit better wrestler in Brundage, has the better scramble. It's what he does, and he can find stuff in scrambles as well. So I think in the grappling, he's going to have a little bit of advantage. And in the striking, I think he's got the power advantage. Jacob Malkoun's not a dangerous guy at all. I know that Andre just kind of got chinned by Michel Pereira. Michel Pereira's a fucking monster dude that hits hard. Yeah. Jacob Malkoun is a decision-type fighter, even in the striking. He can get chin. So I went one way all the way to the other. I was against Andre, but I think he's going to win this fight. I think he can find the chin or win the wrestling. And I think it feels like, and it's hard to gauge this based on just Instagram, but I feel like I'm pretty good about gauging people's energy and stuff like that. It feels like he's cleaned up the cardio a little bit. It seems like he's a little bit more focused. You definitely
can't gauge that on Instagram.
No, I think I can. I think you're going to be surprised in this matchup. What I didn't know about him, too, was he was a fucking heroin addict.
Oh, really? Now I think
it was like,
as soon as you said it, I looked at his eyes. I was like, oh, like shit.
I think in 2018, he like almost overdosed, should have died, changed his life, right?
18? That's not even that long ago.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Changed his life and got it together. So he's definitely been through some shit, and I think he gets
good for him.
Yeah, I'm going for Andre Petroski in this one.
Somebody said almost 100 likes. We only have 100 likes. We have 550 people watching live. We have 100 likes. Come on, guys.
Sometimes that update, right? But
come on,
if we have 100
guys.
likes, I'll fucking walk off. I'll walk off right now. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, Jacob and I are both. Remember that appreciative speech you gave?
Yeah.
Jacob and I are on the same side. Both of us picking the 2-1 dog, essentially, here in Andre Petroski. I'm loving it, and I will spend that $7,200 in DraftKings because, to your point, Jacob Malkoun's not dangerous. Now, he does score really, really well in DraftKings because it's just takedown, 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 nothing else. So he scores really well in DraftKings if he wins, but he's $9,000, and Andre Petroski's only $7,200, and I think he gets it done. You trust Andre in your DraftKings lineup?
Yeah, and this line's moving a little bit, and I imagine it's going to move even more, in my opinion.
I
got this at plus money. It's just slightly minus money now, and I think it's one of the better bets that I feel I've seen. And
I saw it. Don't say what it is. I'm probably going to tail it. I like it.
I'm going to say what it is. I don't give a fuck because then I get the same value probably. It's Andre Petroski inside the distance, decisional action. I don't think that Jacob's going to finish a guy like Andre, even if they're grappling, even if they're tired. Andre's not a quitter, right? I mean, he will get tired or whatever, but he's not going to quit on himself. And Andre, I think, is a more dangerous guy. Even on the ground, I think he's a more dangerous guy. So that's how I'm playing it.
I agree. No, I do like that at all.
I mean, his money line is plus, and he could lose up. I mean, he might get out wrestled, but I don't think he's going to get finished.
Yeah, no, I like that. I think Andre Petroski is durable enough. At the very least, let's say he does just get out wrestled like crazy. I think he's durable enough to survive because Jacob's not going to come with that big time power.
Yeah,
it's just going to be wrestled.
Really
I'm not even going to do the premium plug. Before you go, let me give you $50. Anybody who goes to wewantpicks.com/bets and signs up with any one of our affiliate partners gets $50 as a thank you. Use the link, sign up, make a deposit. We send you $50 as a thank you.